The Miami Dolphins travel to Buffalo this week to face their division rival Bills. Miami is a 2.5-point favorite on BETDAQ. 43 is the total in this game. The Bills have had another bad season. They have nothing left to play for other than pride. Miami, on the other hand, needs just 2 more wins to lock up their first playoff berth since 2008. So the Dolphins have everything to play for in this situation, and they're playing their best football right now. They've won 4 of their past 5 games and have covered in 5 straight. However, they did lose back in Week 7 to these very same Bills. That game was down in Miami, and Buffalo does match up well with the Miami offense. The Buffalo defense specializes in getting after the quarterback. They lead the NFL in sack rate, meaning sacks per opponent's pass attempt, while Miami has surrendered more sacks than any team in the NFL this season. So protecting Ryan Tannehill going to be the first order of business for the Dolphins on Sunday. Now, Tannehill's been playing very well lately. Last week, outdueled Tom Brady in a must-win game for the Dolphins. Tannehill threw for 312 yards, 3 touchdowns, including the game-winning touchdown pass with less than 2 minutes remaining. That is the 5th time this season Tannehill has thrown for 300 yards or more, becoming only the 2nd quarterback in Miami history to do so, Dan Marino being the other one, and Marino has done it 5 times. So Tannehill still has some work to do to catch up with Marino in that area. Can he get it going this Sunday against this Buffalo defense? Struggled against the Bills last time, produced only 194 passing yards and 2 interceptions in that loss. But I have a feeling we're going to see a better Tannehill this week. After all, he's seemed to have gained confidence over the last month. He's playing the best football of his career right now. And the Bills will be without a key member of the secondary, as starting strong safety Aaron Williams will miss this game with a rib injury. And to be honest with you, I was all set to make the Dolphins one of my best bets this week, and I do have a Dolphins lean here. But something has taken me off of this, and that is the news over the last 48 hours that Thad Lewis will start at quarterback for the Bills in place of rookie quarterback E.J. Manuel. Now, Manuel started the last couple of games, including last week's road win in Jacksonville, and a lot of people I've heard since that game were impressed with Manuel's performance. I watched a lot of that game. I was not as impressed with Manuel's performance. He was facing a Jacksonville defense that was without some key members of the secondary, and the Jags have allowed right around 30 points per game this season. Manuel really struggled in the beginning of that game. He did get it going in the second half, and he did lead the Bills to a 7-point victory. But when you combine that performance with his performance 2 weeks ago when he threw 4 interceptions on the road in Tampa, I was not feeling good about E.J. Manuel's chances against this Miami defense that ranks 9th in the NFL in points allowed. But the news that Thad Lewis is starting in place of Manuel, that would make me feel worse about this if I were a Dolphins fan. Lewis has played extensively this season. He is a veteran, still a young guy, but has more experience than Manuel, and he's played noticeably better than Manuel when he's been in there this season. So, I don't know. It's put just a little bit of uncertainty in there for me. Still might include Miami among my best bets, and I still have a Dolphins lean in this situation. But over the last 48 hours, I've become a little scared of this game. So, have a Miami lean here, Miami minus 2.5. Also have an early lean towards the over 43.